Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. Today I have some Panther F gameplay for you. This was a game that I recorded not too long after the battle rating changes. The Panther F changed from 6.3 to 6.0, which in my opinion is a good thing because the Panther F really didn't bring anything more spectacular to the table than the Panther A and the Panther G. The only thing that's really different is the fact that the turret isn't as wide of a target, and it has, around the gun, it has a little gun shield. I don't really know what you call it, like a gun cone or whatever, which at range can be very annoying to actually penetrate the frontal turret armor. But that is only stuff that really matters at range. Now, Panther tanks are, in my opinion, quite good tanks. As I've said multiple times before, the gun is actually really quite great. I like it a lot. It doesn't matter that it doesn't have that much AC filler inside, because if you have good shot placement, you will have no issue with that whatsoever. Now, we're going to get stuck right into the action, as you're probably used to with me by this point. So, what I do here is I just check around the corner with my camera, just angle your view, and you can look around buildings, which I would recommend a lot of people do. I don't think I see it too often. I actually don't really know why people wouldn't use that, because it's a game mechanic and it really helps a lot. So, while I was rambling on a little bit about that, we actually managed to get ourselves 2 kills. One on the IS-2, where I penetrated the lower plate, killed the driver and shot the fuel tank, and after that also even damaged the ammo, but the fuel tank made the tank cook off, and then the T-34-85 actually burned to death, which is quite nice. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of sitting back. I'm gonna see if there's anything coming around the corner, or I see anything sneaking up above there at the fuel depot, but doesn't seem like anything's happening. I do actually hear a big caliber shot, a Russian 122mm gun, so I decide to carefully move up a little bit. That's one thing you really don't want to do with a Panther, is move up and get really stuck in, because your reverse is utter shit, actually. Now, while I came around this corner, I was actually not aware that that IS-2 was there, because my camera's kind of in a blind spot to him, but doesn't matter because we killed him anyways. Now, this T-34, I actually don't really know what was going through this guy's head, because he was just kind of driving forward casually, and I don't know, maybe he didn't see me. Who am I to judge? But I do actually bounce that shot, which is not that surprising, because that was quite a extreme angle. Now, I do some evasive maneuvers because I think his gunner is still up, therefore I rush my second shot quite a bit, but doesn't matter because we're gonna get the kill anyways. Which I find quite surprising, because between my second shot and the final killing shot, he actually got hit 2 more times. And I'm actually surprised that that didn't kill anyone. Now, we did see a T-44-122 when we spotted this T-34-85. Now, I do see some smoke over to my right, but I'm not going to pay too much attention to that because that's a bit further back, and therefore not really relevant for us. Plus, he's got other people to deal with as our team is pushing up, well, past the point, which is always a good thing to achieve. Now, I'm just going to be looking for that T-44-122. I'm going to be a little bit cautious. I check my right angle, but he's actually on my left, and I almost mess up big time here. He does actually get out and get a shot. I have no clue where he placed that. He rushed it either way, which is not good for him, and now with his really long reload, he's not going to get out of there alive. Now I actually see a T-34 reversing to try and get me, so I hurry my ass over here and barely miss getting shot in the rear of my tank by a T-34-85. Now I'm just going to be turning the tank around because I don't want to come sideways onto anything, because the Panther side armor is pretty bad. So I'm just, I see this other tank right in front of me, but I think he's already dead, and this shot actually really surprised me. I actually put a shot into a pretty extreme angle, and it penetrates, but it also kills the tank instantly by hitting one of the fuel tanks. And I find that quite surprising. But moving on, up in front we have what seems to be a Panther TV, which is a Russian premium Panther tank, which you could get by purchasing the dog tag for the Thunder League, and when the prize pot reached 50,000, which, well, it did, obviously. But I put a shot into the commander, which, well, only kills the commander. Then I put a shot into the turret, which doesn't really penetrate. Now I put another shot into the lower glacis, taking out the driver and the transmission, but I'm not going to reload fast enough to get the kill. Now, that's going to be it for today, guys. I do hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in the next one.